Hello, hello, hello. It's Mikey Love, the one and only Never Lonely. Welcome back to my channel, even though this is going to be my first video. I'm a tailor in Los Angeles, and I kind of wanted to talk about my favorite portable sewing machine that I take with me on jobs. If you're a tailor, a costumer, or you just travel and need a portable sewing machine, and you're just so used to your industrial sewing machine, this is going to be a really, really, really good option for you, which I love, which is going to be the Juki TL-2000Qi. It's a really, really good investment. There's a lot of really cool things to it, a lot of things that you can use from your industrial that you can use on this machine. It is considered a quilting machine, but I'm going to go over some pros and some cons, kind of what the machine comes with, and a little bit of what you can expect. You can sew through heavy materials to lightweight to medium materials. It's just a well rounded machine. I just absolutely love it. So let's get into it. This is going to be the Juki TL-2000Qi. It's going to be a full metal frame. It's going to come with a lot of nice accessories, which I personally really enjoy. It's going to be fully white. It's going to have a really nice and sleek look to it. The first accessory is going to be this knee lift. This is going to be optional. You place it in here. It really mimics the industrial sewing machine knee lift for your foot. It's really, really nice. It's smooth. It's just great. My favorite part of this machine would probably be this foot. Not only is it really stable because it has a suction cups in the bottom to keep it from moving, but it also cuts your thread if you push it backwards. It's really great. It also comes with this button. It's your needle up, needle down. You can tell the machine whether you want to stop with your needle down or your needle up. If you hold it, it just continues to sew for you. This is going to be your thread cutter that's underneath where the bobbin is. This up, and this is for your feed dogs. You can choose to have them up, or you can choose to have them down. You usually have them down like this if you do quilting, but I usually don't ever do any quilting. Your back. This is the bobbin with the bobbin case. This is what it looks like underneath. So a couple of things that it comes with. It comes with a walking foot. You use this a lot for like quilting, but you can also use this for like vinyl, leather, like heavy materials that you want to push easily through your machine. It also comes with oil. It comes with one of these, a brush, and it comes with needles. So the good thing about this sewing machine is I'm able to use my industrial sewing needles that I use for my industrial Juki machine, my lock stitch single needle. So I always carry these with me. A size 12 is pretty standard. It's pretty nice. It's always good to have a couple of variation of needle sizes in your kit. anywhere from like a 12 and a 14. A 16 is kind of for really heavy materials like denim and things like that, which this machine can definitely do. Another really great thing about this machine is I can use my industrial feet that I use on my industrial sewing machine. If you already have like a set of like feet that you like to use, this is great. I ordered a set of feet just for this machine. You can use all kinds of different feet. This is one of my favorite feet. If you know what this is, comment down below. Must have is a Teflon foot at all times. It won't focus. So yeah, I mean, everything from the guide, your guide foot, to your Teflon foot. It's just amazing. So let's talk about bobbins. You can use your industrial bobbins on this sewing machine. The only thing is you're not going to be able to wind your bobbins on this sewing machine. The only bobbins that you can use on the TL-2000Qi that you can wind are the TL bobbins. And let me show you kind of what the difference is. So this is your regular standard bobbin, right, for your industrial Juki. The TL has this little indent in them, and there's a reason for that. Okay, the reason for that is when you put it on your sewing machine on top to wind it, this little indent sits on that sewing machine and it holds it in place. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. So this machine has kind of like a little, I don't think you can be able to see, but it has a little thing here that when you put this bobbin on top, it should be able to like click. Did you guys hear that? Let me do that again. And that's what keeps it from, it keeps it and it holds it and it will spin. So if we were to do that with a regular bobbin, it's not going to want to do that, and you're not going to be able to really put this through. And it's not going to want to wind your bobbin. So the only ones that you can use to wind your bobbins is the ones that are the TL, designed for the TL. And you can actually buy them pretty cheap on Amazon too. I know we're not wanting to support Amazon because everything that's going on. But yeah, I bought mine from Amazon. You can buy yours from Wawak or your local sewing machine store. It also comes with a table. I don't really use this. This is for the quilting. But yeah, this is optional. And it also comes with a machine cover. I don't really use this because I carry it in my bag. The manual comes with points of where you should oil. They do give you this little thing to drop in oil. And I believe it's these little dots in here. It's really, really simple. So the great thing about this machine is that you can put your full-size thread cones. You can also put your smaller size thread cones. But here is kind of how you thread it. It's similar to pretty much any machine. Let me fix that. Goes in here and goes in there. This is for the pressure of your foot. You can adjust it up here. And like I said, you can use your Juki industrial needles. They are put in the same way as your needles on your industrial, with the indent going on this side Not sure if you can tell. But yeah, you're going to thread the needle similar to your industrial. Just like that. This does have a automatic threader. If you want to use that, you can. I just end up just doing it by hand. And similar to everything else, you just put in the thread from the bottom and then you can start sewing. I'm going to show you on a couple of my samples. I just want to show you a little sample on this faux leather. It's pretty thick, and typically I would be using my Teflon foot, but just for this demonstration, I'll use this regular foot. And my stitch is right here, this black one. Let's see if I can double it. That's pretty thick. And it's sewed through that pretty easily. Yeah, it's great for heavy duty. It's really, really heavy duty. Let's try something more delicate. I'm gonna try it on this lining fabric. See how well it does. And it did a really, really nice job. There's also a cutter right here. I'm not sure if you can tell, but you can cut your thread there. So the dials here is great. It goes all the way to 6. So a couple of the pros of this machine. It's really, really heavy duty. I think I would kind of consider it a portable industrial sewing machine. It does really good with heavy to medium to lightweight materials. You can use your bobbins from your industrial sewing machine. You can also use your feet, your different feet that you already have from your industrial sewing machine. You can use your large cone threads on it. What else? I mean, you can kind of consider kind of like an automatic, but not really because it doesn't backstitch for you automatically. But it cuts the thread for you. You have a knee lift that helps you with lifting your foot whenever you're doing your sewing. Yes, it is marketed as a quilting machine, but I find it that it's so much more than that. Cons. The cons. It's expensive. I think my machine ended up being about 700 and something. I'm gonna post it up here. But I literally had to wait until it went on sale to be at that price. You can find this machine for well over $1,000. There's a newer version. I think it's like the TL-2010Qi. The newer versions pretty much is the exact same thing, but there are a couple of versions that don't have the pedal that cuts the thread for you. By that I mean when you push the pedal backwards, it won't cut the thread for you. I had to get this model because of that, because I loved that it cut the thread for me and I didn't have to do all of that. So that's a con. It's pretty pricey, but it's a really, really, really good investment for yourself if you're really wanting to have this, use this in your career or whatever job you're doing. You can write it off. But yeah, the price is pretty steep. What else? It's only a straight stitch. It does not do zigzag, does not do buttonholes. It doesn't do a lot of the other things that your domestic home sewing machine does, right? But once you're a master sewer and you really train yourself how to work with those stretchy materials, and those silky materials with a straight stitch, you can pretty much do anything that you need. There are different techniques that you can use for a straight stitch. And yeah, let's see what other cons. It's heavy. I will say it is pretty heavy. I wouldn't recommend just carrying it by itself like that. I have a bag. It's kind of like a Hulk, it's like a knockoff from Costco. I'll link it right here. It's great. I love it. And I put it in there and I just roll it in and roll it out. It's amazing. I bought all these extra things for it and accessories. Great. Not too many cons. I think the pros really outweigh the my decision for buying this machine. My other domestic machines, they just like gave out from a lot of the use that I use and abuse that I was doing to them. And I think I went through like 7 of the machines, and to get them service, the way that I thought about it was like, might as well just get a new one and get a new one and get a new one. And they're just sitting there. But I mainly just use them for like buttonholes. I rarely use any zigzag. If I use my machine for anything that stretches, I just use my cover stitch. That's another investment. But yeah, I think this machine is amazing. Just keep an eye out. They sometimes restock. You kind of have to order ahead in advance. Amazing, amazing machine. Obviously, I had to get a bobbin holder case thing. I got this from Wawak, and I got a packet from Amazon with all of these extra bobbins to hold them in there, along with those bobbins. I got like a whole new set of feet, zipper feet. I have my right and my left, and then I have my split foot one. I also bought extra needles for this machine. You, of course, I mean, I find it easier to use my own screwdriver. I love my magnetic screwdriver whenever you're doing screws and stuff like that. This is great. And then I put everything in this little box. This is a macarons box from Paris that my boss gave me when she went to Paris on vacation. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I'll make another video as far as like what I pack in my kit. Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know. You're weird.